Hey guys, this is Slack Combat 23. I hope you enjoyed that live performance by Cody, aka Crash for 3 himself, doing Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Epic song. Well, that's not the point here today. Also, I was at the Crash Marathon. I hope I saw some of you guys there. I did see one guy, but I don't know if Adzak and Bob were there. Anyways, back to the point. Today, we're going to talk more tier lists. Well, tier list rant. This is tier list rant part 2. In this part, we're going to just go into a little bit deeper, and there's some few things I want to tighten up here. Tears Off of Quiz is going to be the first thing I'm going to cover. Now, this thing, I think it started in Smash Bros, but I have heard it went back further than that. But, a lot of people start getting together and saying, hey, if you think this character is this and this, and you don't like this character because it is, then you are an idiot, then you are queer, and you whore tears and all that. Random much? The thing here is that Tears Off of Queers, it's stupid and it's a bad excuse for someone who isn't that good at the game. Now, we're going to have to go into a sentimental value and tell you you play your favorite character. Well, first of all, what they do for you. Second of all, you need to understand that may be your favorite character, but can that character win? Yeah, they have winning animations, but can you apply it? Because don't come up here and say, oh, hey guys, I beat Sagat with Sakura. I beat Sakura with Sagat. I'm the best player ever. I told you tears don't do it. No. You either got lucky you did get lucky, or that Sagat player was freaking horrible. You just gotta take time out with your character. Like D-Nice takes time out with Sakura, or the person I know on PSN named the Legend of LBC, who plays Dan very well. You gotta take time out to really learn your character before you even go on and try to say, oh man, you shouldn't diss Sakura because she's low tier. You understand? That's my favorite character. You're a tier tard. I have gotten called a tier tard because I've ticked off a few people who got mad at me when I said Yoda was the worst character in the game in Soul Calibur 4. Well, anyone can pretty much tell you that he is the worst character in the game. Any experienced Soul Calibur player or any decent Soul Calibur player will tell you that he is the worst player in the game. Even people who play him, Oofmatic will tell you he is the worst character in the game. You can't just tell me I'm being a tier tard. I play Yoda because he's my favorite character. Well, are you good with Yoda, or are you just hit buttons with Yoda and you don't really have no idea what the hell you're doing? That's the thing. And this Tears Off of Queer things is just really stupid. Doesn't make much sense. It's people who try to make a claim about tears that don't even understand how tears work. And tell you the truth, tears do matter, honestly. That's why I'm in between, but tears do matter. They do. Yeah, they do. Real talk. But can tears affect how I play? Yes and no, actually, depending on what game we're talking here. Tears will affect Street Fighter 4. Tears can affect Brawl in some way too. Tears won't affect Blaze Blue, actually, except from one matchup I don't like. But now let's go on to Brawl and explain that. Some of the things people complain about. People wanted to ban Meta Knight because he has won he won so many tournaments and he doesn't have no bad matchups. That's the thing about Meta Knight. The guy just has good matches all over the place, but you know what? He is beatable, and there's a lot of good there's a lot of people who have played so many Meta Knights to where they have came out with the perfect anti-Meta Knight to shut him down. There is ways to beat Meta Knight. Don't worry. You shouldn't worry about that, actually. Meta Knight is beatable. He is. And a lot of people will complain about that. Also, some retarded things, too. People think Snake sucks. This is why I don't like Tier Queers. They don't know what they're talking about exactly and display their favorite character while not even understanding that their favorite character is actually retardedly good. For people there's a lot of people that think Snake sucks. He don't suck. He is the second best character in the game. If he sucked so badly, he wouldn't have been winning so many damn tournaments now, wouldn't he? Really now, people. Do you even look at the tier list before you make these types of claims, or just say, tears up for queers, tears up for queers? My friend, I also mentioned what my friend said, Shadiest, he said, that's just a bad excuse for someone who is just horrible at the game, honestly. In other words, a lot of people who play a lot of tournaments, I'm just a miniature person that plays a few tournaments, people that play a shitload of tournaments would say, you're a fucking scrub. Yeah, they will call you a scrub. I have some decency. I have, I respect myself. I respect myself and I respect others. I can't say that because one, I shouldn't call you idiot, dumb, or retarded over some game. Honestly, really now, it's just a game. You shouldn't call someone stupid because of that, because it's not common knowledge to everyone else. And second of all this stuff we talk about like Smash, Brawl, Street Fighter, it ain't taught in fucking school, so you shouldn't really be calling someone stupid for it. Am I right? Yeah, but Tears of a Quiz is really stupid. It's dumb. I would just want to say that again. I just gotta stop repeating myself. Another thing I want to cover in Brawl is that the spamming and stalling, which is banned in terms because you can't do any of that garbage, which is very good, and I really applaud them for doing that. It's the tier list in Brawl is a little bit iffy, actually. Characters can move. It always changes. Characters move up due to how many tournament wins they have and matchups and character potential. Sonic moved up +8 more than any other character in the game because people worked hard, won a lot of tournaments with him, and showed him at his at his full potential. And now he's C tier, which is acceptable. Honestly, he's mid tier. He should have been mid tier a long time ago, actually. Instead of just rashing him down for this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. Another thing that bothers me is that people sometimes, it's just, I don't know how to put this. Let's say Meta Knight's cheap, Snake's cheap. Oh, now I remember. I'm so sorry. I got sidetracked for a moment. Sonic is cheap. That is so stupid. A lot of Sonic players laugh at how many people would say he's cheap. There was actually one time where this dude kept on complaining in chat that this other Sonic player was beating the shit out of him over Wi-Fi because he just kept punishing him effectively. He kept on grabbing him like, what the fuck? Sonic is cheap! I also heard from my friend that Sonic was banned on online Smash Bros. Tournament, which is, first of all, stupid as hell. And second of all because they thought it was a good idea to put it on items. Oh my god, get rid of items. Brawl, Smash Bros. Brawl and Melee are a good game. It's better without it. Honestly, I'm just fucked with the experience, honestly. And Evo 2008, Brawl wasn't that even exciting with the items. You see, it just screws with the game and gives you a too much of an unfair of an advantage. It's very unnecessary, very stupid, and and I just feel like using your own moveset instead of picking up a shell is better. Honestly, your tilts, your smashes, your aerials, you should use that. Honestly, I don't see why would you want to go pick up a shell or go pick up some freaking gun, because that's very scrubby. And if I was on the person who can't beat the other guy, like the other guy that has some skill, the scrub will run for the items. Ridiculous. Same thing can apply for Street Fighter HD Remix for those who have run into Akumas. I have run into freaking Akumas online. God, that guy is cheap, man. Yeah, but back to the point. That's stupid. And this Final Smash is pretty darn broken, but there is a way to stop it. Like, you can nullify it. If you know how to do it just right, you can actually nullify it. And people don't know. A lot of people don't seem to realize that, but it's actually possible to do that. You can nullify. Like, if you do a move right before he comes at you, you can actually get away without taking any damage. But Sonic really isn't cheap. Let's see, that shows you that people that are supporters of Tears for Queers don't even bother looking at the damn tier list if they scream out Sonic is cheap, or think Meta Knight and Snake are garbage. I mean, Snake is garbage, or King Dedede is garbage, or yada yada this, or yada yada yet that. But this is only supposed to cover Smash Bros. Next, I will talk about Blaze Blue and tell you how tiers should be affected. But we're gonna also continue. I'm also going to read off some comments from my friend before in the little bit of time we have left. Let's see here. I asked him a couple of questions. I asked him, what do you think about tiers? He said tiers do matter in every game. That's what he says, actually. And he says yes and no. The game all depends on skill. The more skilled player wins, basically. The person with skill wins, honestly. Tiers do matter. They're there to stay. You can't do anything about them. You can't bitch and moan about how your character ain't better, ain't cooler. Like, your character's so cool, but he ain't better than, let's say, Snake. Like, Snake is a better character than Sonic. Snake's better than my main Ness. I play low tiers myself, and I don't really care. I just play who I like. If people tell you to play who you like, but they want you to focus more on skill more than trying to rag on somebody when they try to do tier talk. But that's the end of part 2 of my tier list rant. In part 3, we're going to talk about Blaze Blue and how tiers should really work in that game. See you guys later.